Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question's to the Premier. Premier, today you announced a net zero by 2030 target that relies on our forests doing the heavy lifting on climate, the same forests that your government continues to log. Are you aware of the most recent paper by UTAS academics, which points to increased bushfire risk as a result of native forest clear felling and burning? The paper, called Fire Risk and Severity Decline Withstand Development in Tasmanian Giant Eucalyptus Forest, is now the 11th Australian research paper confirming the link between industrial native forest logging and increased fire risk. The paper finds fire risk decreases as forests mature, and it recommends updating the state's approach to management of native forests. This is our scientists sounding the alarm in order to keep communities and wilderness safer from bushfire. Instead of vilifying UTAS scientists working in the public interest, as your Resources Minister has, will you now accept there is a verified link between native forest clear felling and burning and increased bushfire risk? And will you ensure that forest management practices are changed to protect communities and the natural environment in the future?
Honourable Premier.
Two in one.
We're not.
I thank the member for Franklin for that question. Look, I would point out that that is going to be covered in the order of the day later.
You should apologise to Jen
I'm happy
Sanger
to
and Jamie Kirk.
Getting the data wrong.
Order.
That makes sense. You did underprivilege and you smashed the data wrong.
Order.
The data wrong.
Order.
7 earrings.
Vindicated.
There's nothing vindicated about getting the data wrong. Nothing vindicated.
Mr Speaker, looks like there's trouble in paradise over there.
Answer the question.
Look, as I said, I thank the member for Franklin for that question. Look, and I'd simply make the point that wood is our ultimate renewable resource. I'd make that point first. And sustainable forestry management, Mr Speaker, is part of the solution to climate change, not the opposite. Sustainable forestry management is part of the solution to climate change.
We need to end clear felling.
We certainly don't agree. We don't agree that ceasing all native forestry is the best approach for mitigating bushfires and climate change.
Exactly.
You tend to pick and choose the science. You do over time.
Well, 11 papers.
Now, our sustainable forestry management approach is reinforced by the IPCC.
It is not
it is.
misrepresented.
They define deforestation as the conversion of forest land to non-forest land. There is no deforestation in our public native forests. Our native forests are regrown. And Mr Speaker, look, Mr Speaker, and I would make the point again because Mr Speaker, this is not about. I don't think this is about climate change in terms of.
Order in the chamber. I can't hear the Premier. I don't know about anybody else.
I don't think that their question is coming from in the context of climate change. It's coming in the context of the fact that they want to simply shut down our native forests. Mr Speaker,
just take it seriously.
I would make the point in finishing my comments, Mr Speaker, that
nice short answer for
Mr Speaker, that less than 1% of our native forests are harvested in a given year. In fact, only 0.27%.
1 million tonnes of native forest.
Order. Ms O'Connor, you don't have to interject, surely.
Mr Speaker, but again, in conclusion, as I started, I'd say, look, wood is the ultimate renewable resource. We believe...
Point of order, Mr Speaker. 45 relevance. It would be great if the Premier could read the paper and look at it.
It's not a point of order.
Point of order,
It's about the
Dr Woodruff, sit down. It's not a point of order.
Practices to keep us safe.
Premier.
Look, in fact, I think the member's gone from asking me a question to providing me with a reading list. Look, I'll leave the matter there. The Greens and the Liberals will always have a difference of opinion on this because we believe that our native forest, Mr Speaker, can be harvested in a renewable way, Mr Speaker.